Oh, it finally happened, friends. After liquid hydrogen leaks and even a hurricane led to weeks of delays, the Artemis 1 rocket has finally lifted off successfully, and you're looking at it right there. This launch is just the first phase in a larger plan to put people back on the moon.
Our Isabel Lawrence spoke with staff at NASA Glenn Research Center to learn more about that historic launch and more about why it's so exciting here in Northeast Ohio.
5, 4-stage engine start. 3, 2, 1. Boosters in ignition. And liftoff of Artemis 1. We rise together back to the moon and beyond.
At 1:47 Wednesday morning, humans got one step closer to returning to the moon. Artemis 1 launched from Florida, beginning a 26-day uncrewed mission set to orbit the moon before splashing down in the Pacific Ocean.
When we got close to liftoff, my heart was racing, and you get that launch fever, that excitement.
A big day for the team at NASA Glenn Research Center in Cleveland. After all, Northeast Ohio plays a significant role in the Artemis program.
Our contributions are with the Orion capsule on top of the rocket. And within that capsule, we worked with international partners and to develop basically the power and propulsion capability of the spacecraft.
The Orion capsule will eventually carry the crew. It was tested in Sandusky, where it will return after this mission. A mission that will provide important learnings moving forward.
So it was really a dress rehearsal for the next Artemis launch, Artemis 2, which is going to have people on board.
Yeah, with a test flight, you want to have some challenges. You want to push the mission as hard as you can, and that's what we're doing. And we're seeing some pretty good data as a result.
The Artemis program is also unique because of the players involved. Not just the U.S. government, but international partners, venture capitalists, and private industry, with science at the forefront. An historic launch of what NASA calls the world's most powerful rocket.
It's 50 years since we've been back to the moon, and having that capability is very exciting.
So what comes next here? The teams at NASA will review all the data from this flight to make sure it's safe before astronauts get on board. I was told it could be another year to maybe year and a half before Artemis 2, which will carry astronauts. And then potentially another year to year and a half until Artemis 3, which will eventually return the astronauts, including, for the first time, a woman and a person of color to the surface of the moon.
Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. And we were just talking, I am in awe at the minds that create all of this.
Yeah, so smart, so much work goes into this, and exciting to see the culmination with liftoff here.
Yes. Isabel, thank you so much. Great story.
Of course.